fun little fact. Time's not real. You're in a construct based on your own mind and mental frame. So the reality you experience is literally the frequency in which your mind can go to. So people are like, people really understand kind of the concept that time's not real, but at the same time they have no idea what that means. Time's just nothing. Like nothingness. If you could think of a vast empty space of nothing, that's 0 point, and that's time. So the main thing is in time and space is zeros and ones. Ones are the movement of creation. You think something, you create something, you birth something, you conceive, you water it, you nourish it until it grows into something like reality. Time is literally the point from A of the implanting to B of conceiving. In between is nothing but space. To get from A to B, in this time construct, which is just a space and time, you literally just have to think about the process in which it evolves. Okay, so your mind is literally a wave. Okay, you know how they can put something called a muse, M-U-S-E, around your head, and kind of like literally take the frequencies of the mind and put it on a graph. So now we know that you can actually read the frequencies of the mind. So what's frequency? It's literally a wave. It's a thought. It's a thought form. It's a sound. So it's a sound vibration. Just like Wi-Fi, frequencies sped up really fast. So time is literally a wave, a frequency wave. Now, we get it going so fast we can't see the manifestations. So boom, boom, just like you can't see the frequencies. For the Wi-Fi, it's like boom, boom, point A to B, instant manifesting. How do you do that? How do you manifest instantly? You have to speed up the frequency of the mind. So you can be in the same 3D time construct as everyone else here on Earth. They might be going really slow, waiting for things to happen, working to see their manifestations come into reality. But there's an easier way, and that's just change the mind. So change the mind, speed up the mind frequency, okay? That's called faith. You use faith to change reality. You know. It's knowing and being. You have to know and you have to be in order to become as if you are. So you have to be before you are so you can see the results that you am. I am. So if you're still following me, literally time is just a wave of thought. It's memories. Time's literally memories. If you can look back onto time, what do you think about memories? So you could actually say time is memories. And so in time, there are memories. Just like if you were to pull up your hard drive, see a bunch of little... If you pull up your hard drive and you pull up like a file A, file B, here's a file here when I was in Tennessee, here's a file here when I was in Arizona, you can click on them all at the same time, simultaneously. That is, all lives are existing as once on one parallel. They're all there. You just have to dial into it. To dial into it is a secret. You have to know the frequency code in order to dial into that life frame. So how do I jump from realm to realm in time? How do I travel in time? How do I space jump? How can I see forward and backward both in this life and outside of this life? As I match the frequency of the mind to that time frame. So time isn't real. Celebrities don't have birthdays. Why? Because they don't want to age. We were bought into believing that we have to celebrate every single year to get older, when really nobody ever dies. We just go into a different time frame based on the mindset in which we live. So we could be jumping times from here to there and have all these experiences in this same frame. We just have to calibrate it properly. So yeah, time is just a construct of different memories and different motions in one linear fashion, and you have to dial into that mainframe. What is it that you want? What life do you want? Don't accept anything else. Clear the mind. Get rid of all the negative drama and baggage. Don't look back. Move only forward, and keep the mind focused on your goals, dreams, and passions. And if you believe in it and you have enough faith in it, you can move a mountain. You know, it doesn't take much to really believe, but we get into these thought frames where we start forgetting our own power, and somewhere we don't know the truth about who we are. We lost that. And the truth is, you're a being that can manifest any reality in which you want. You can experience the life God promised you. but you think that you're in this program to where you have to do this to get to that, and that's not the truth. So change the mindset, see the reality change. Reality is a mirror. So the reflection you see is what's inside. Speed up the mind.